Hey, this is Tripp from trippadvice.com, and today we're talking about touch. I've done a few videos in the past about how to touch a girl, but how can you get a girl to touch you? How can you have her initiate the touching and get her interested in starting the physical connection? Well, I'm going to go over all those today and more. First, do you want to know the 5 highly erogenous zones in a woman's body? If so, then click here on the screen because I'm going to send you a high-resolution PDF of these zones with the 5 secret spots to turn her on. So go ahead and get that right now so you can know how to turn her on quickly and easily. Get that here on the screen or in the description right below this video. Now, how can you get a girl to touch you? First, you have to know why touch is important. Touching is like a secret sexual language between two people. And in order to connect with a girl on a deep level and get her being comfortable, being physical with you, it's important to break the touch barrier, especially if you want to avoid the friend zone. When you and a girl touch for the first time, even if it's as simple as a handshake, it can create a spark of attraction that brings you two closer. Touch, if done correctly, can also make a person trust you more. There have been numerous social studies done over the years that have shown that if you touch a person, even when you don't know them, they are more comfortable to your requests. Bottom line is touch is powerful. So how can you get a girl to touch you? Well, today I'm going to give you 3 different ways that get her touching you first. Let's start off with something basic. One great way I found to get a girl to touch you is by wearing something that she might want to touch. So this can be something in the form of a piece of jewelry, like a necklace or a bracelet or a watch or a ring. The idea though is to wear something unique that stands out. What I don't recommend is you wear 5 different things that stand out, or else it might look ridiculous. Plus, if you wear one unique piece, it will stand out more than wearing 5. If you're in conversation with a girl, it gives her the opportunity to touch and get a closer look at the piece. Or if she asks about it, you can show her more closely and tell her to take a look as if you're handing it to her to touch and see. Also, going along with this idea is dressing stylish to the point where a girl asks you about your shirt or pants, and then you can tell her how comfortable it is and to feel the material. Now be careful with this one. This is not an opportunity to be sleazy or aggressive. The whole idea here with these few last tips is to offer her to touch whatever it is she's commenting on and then give her the opportunity to touch it. Next is some cool moves that you can use when you're getting to a more flirty stage of conversation. This means that you two have been talking for a while and getting more intimate. What you can do is get real close to her so you're about 1 to 2 feet away, so it gives her the opportunity to touch you as you guys continue talking. And you can even tell her to touch you. Okay, so how are you going to do that? There's a few different ways. Now remember, this all has to be in the context of conversation, so bear with me here. But if anything comes up with working out, health, eating right, diets, food, etc., you can make a playful joke and tell her to feel your muscles. Now remember, you're doing this lightly and as a joke, not as to show off, or else it comes off cheesy. And if you feel uncomfortable doing that, you can make a joke about your, finger muscles, and you have been working them out, and tell her to touch your fingers. Again, you're just making jokes and you're having fun. I know, again, it sounds kind of funny, but the hand is a good place for a girl to touch you because it has a lot of nerve endings. Maybe something with hair, facial hair, shaving, etc. comes up in conversation. Then you can tell her to touch your face and ask her if that's the right amount of stubble that she likes on a guy, or your beard, or have her touch the hair on your head. Again, all these examples are in context, but try and figure out a way in conversation to make an excuse for her to touch you to get more flirty. You'd be surprised how easy it is to make that happen. Now, a quick note, if she declines to touch you and is like, ew, no, or flat out declines, don't make a big deal of it. Just say to her jokingly and sarcastically, yeah, what was I thinking? I barely know you. Who knows where those hands have been? That way, you can tease her a bit and put it back on her. Next, as you get increasingly more flirty, you can step it up even more. If you guys are hitting it off really well, then stop conversation and tell her to give you a hug. Maybe she says something you liked, then just direct her. Open up your arms and say, "That's it, get over here right now, give me a hug." Saying it in a playful yet dominant way will get her to come over to you. And here's another great move too. If you have to go and you guys exchanged numbers, but there wasn't enough time spent where it's really comfortable to go in for the kiss, give her a hug goodbye and then point to your cheek and tell her to give you a kiss goodbye. Now, this might be a little advanced, but the trick to this is to know that she's already attracted to you. So if she is, it's going to be a lot easier to get compliance in this area. Now, if you want to know where to touch her to turn her on, then check out the 5 highly erogenous zones on a woman's body. And they are not what you think they are. Get that high-res download right here on the screen or in the description below this video. Please press like if you liked it and go ahead and subscribe to the channel because I have more videos coming out just like this one every single week.